One of the first big organizations to really adopt software in a big way was the federal government. So we have literally decades of legacy systems that are not just cool apps, they're the fundamental ways in which these agencies deliver their services. We have a lot of existing systems that you have to keep in place and keep running. At the same time, you need to deliver new capabilities because laws are changing all the time, customers' expectations are changing all the time. And so you need to be able to innovate. In today's world, innovation in the way we deliver services, it happens very fast. But you have to do that in an environment where there's a bunch of existing stuff that is very important and can't break. The goal of our digital modernization project is to make interacting with the VA online as good as a Fortune 500 company's experience. We know that our customers expect when they come to the VA to book an appointment or file an education benefit application, that process is going to be similar to what they'd get from Geico or USAA or Bank of America when they do a transaction online. Today, our experience is not as good as that, but we're really close, I think, to being able to deliver some really big improvements there. And already this past year, we've shown a lot of progress. But the Digital Modernization Initiative, I think, really is designed to put the customer first and focus on making a very simple, easy-to-use experience for people that interact with VA online. We've asked a lot of veterans how they experience interacting with the VA online. We've done this through surveys and through in-person usability studies. And what veterans told us really boils down to kind of three main things. One is that they told us it's kind of hard to find what they're looking for when they visit us online. It's hard to figure out the information, the answer to their question, or the tool that they need to use. They've also told us that they find it hard to navigate between the different online services that VA offers. And then the final thing they told us is that when they come to the VA homepage, for example, they feel that homepage is designed more like the VA is organized and less about how they think about the services the VA provides. And so that really led us to reimagine what the va.gov homepage could be and to embark on a process to rethink the va.gov homepage as a customer-focused, customer-first experience. We're really doing a lot of work right now across the entire agency on rethinking that homepage so that we can provide something, a front door to veterans that makes it really simple for them to quickly get to the top tasks that people come to the VA for, scheduling an appointment or filing a claim, checking the status of a claim, or messaging their doctor. About 80% of things people need from the VA can be represented by 20 top tasks, and we want to make those top tasks very, very simple to find from the homepage. Coming up later this year, we're planning to relaunch the va.gov homepage as a customer-focused place that VA customers can start their experience online with the VA. Veterans told us that they would like to receive appointment reminders via text message. Vet Text is basically a way to remind people about their upcoming appointments. And if they give VA their mobile phone number, they'll get a text message 7 days before their appointment and then another one about 48 hours before their appointment. In addition to helping reduce missed appointments, it gives veterans a really easy way to cancel an appointment that they can't make. So instead of needing to call in and talk to somebody, they can just reply to that text message and let us know they won't be able to make it. With application programming interfaces, it's basically an awareness that we don't have all the answers, and there's a lot of other entities outside of the VA that are working to deliver services to our same customers. So a great example of this are our veteran service organizations. When they're helping a veteran with a claim, they're working in software that they have used or built or bought to prepare that claim. But at the end of that process, they are frequently clicking, download and print or faxing that claim to the VA. So even though it started in software, it's getting put onto paper and then mailed to the VA or faxed to us. Over half of our claims come in as paper or a fax. And so we thought to ourselves, how could we make that process easier for these VSOs? And so the Benefits Intake API provides the software vendors that provide services to the veteran service organizations to integrate directly with the VA and digitally send us the forms that they might otherwise fax or mail. Very exciting time. I think anyone who's worked in a startup can sort of empathize with a lot of the same things we had to go through in the US Digital Service. Everyone kind of recognized at the same time that the status quo of how government was buying and building technology projects wasn't working well. So we were able to bring in a lot of really great people to start thinking about how to apply some of these modern best practices to fixing those problems. The former US CTO Todd Park likes to say, if you have the best people, you win. The greatest challenge almost for any organization of any kind is how do you hire the best people? It's a really great time to be a technologist in government. Obviously, technology is core to almost everything the government does, and there's a lot of change happening all the time. So applying modern best practices to some of the most important problems in the country is really exciting, and it's always felt like there was something new and bigger and better to work on. So it's never felt like a good time to leave.